Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good morning. Today is February 16th, 2023. Today na February 16, 2023. You know, salon people, now watch the play. The play don't dip. The play deep. The play they all don't show up. The play they don't come. When they watch the play, you know, they can't break down this injunction. Waiting they happy now, yeah. We can give you analysis, a version of everything. You know, salon people, everything we've been saying for 4 years, 5 years, don't come to it. Come now. Oh, everything we put inside the one pot now, we mix them for now. And that's how they will reach. Now, revision upon revision. You know what? Come now, we stand up, we speak about certain things, we talk to now, we tell una, say, hey, that's also something happy, una watch, una take time, not to say for be. Let we stand up against illegality and unconstitutionality. We tell una. But hey, the player they be sitting on in the sleep. But the player they will not see now, they don't wake. They don't come at the pitch. But the play don't deep. Salon people them. When I see what's in the happy, we can discuss that. But you know, before we go any further, Seth, let's take this time for wish with sister. You know, Marianne Sanko, happy birthday. Of course, she is in London. Let God continue for guide and protect her. Let God give her all in wishes, all in desires, they come to pass. You know, Marianne, has been an integral part of the family in London Day. And, you know, we want to say we appreciate her for everything and the support that she has been given. So happy birthday to you, Sister Marianne. Before we go any further, you know, Kashi come in.
Exactly. You know, sometimes, you know, people are doing it for recognize it. Right? And one of the things we recognize somebody that they will corner. Because, you know, people and they also do so and then they motivate you. Like corner, they go call, they will encourage you. They also not give up. So if that person they reach Ibrahim, the only two songs go do that, but tell that journey for tell us say, we wish them a happy birthday. And like God to make you continue for see many years. Like it send you up in life. Because you know, good person, if I like they say good thing no they last, but they pray for like good thing they last. Because when good thing last and they make good nation change. So happy birthday, sister. We wish you all what you wish for yourself. I know what they tell you.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Ibrahim. Yeah, this that we naughty small sister birthday today. So yeah, I mean, thank you guys. Like, yeah, it's a birthday today, and it's the February family. You know, like, so yeah, just wish you all the best and God's richest blessings.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, February is a busy month for the Sankos. I think it's one after the other, back to back.
I tell you,
it's Alex Planner. Wherever it is.
Yes.
That's good though. That's good. Happy birthday, sister. You know, Communicator and Kashi, you see, for 4 years, 5 years now, we don't talk about the fact that waiting on constitutional and illegal. We're not for condone them, we're not for accept them, we're not for begin them, we're not for take them from day one. Communicator, there is something which you always like for say, democracy has to be fought for. Joe Biden in point. Democracy has to be fought for. We get for stand up for protect democracy.
Yeah.
But what you don't see the Lekatina Sierra Leone, everything we don't say for 5 years, they don't cancel. You know, but now focus specifically on the injunction, everything what we are. First of all, we want to make one thing clear. We agree say the APC injunction, they go ahead. But the injunction is not they go ahead if other certain people are not inside it.
The convention.
Sorry, the convention.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kashi.
Yeah.
The convention would not proceed without the involvement of certain critical players. More so, Dr. Samura Kamara. We agree say they go ahead. Why say they go ahead so na full steam? There is no way we eliminate people like the Dr. Samura Kamaras. We see the play, we don't tell them from get-go. We see a man then come on out na the woodworks. Man they will be in a bunker. Then they talk. Behind them, get player vested at the field. But we don't see man they don't show up now. We tell them, say, now watch the hypocrisy where they play now. So this is the game plan. Some people all them plan for do. Now for make sure say them push and we can show all the points them. Push the injunction now. Push the convention. Push the convention. Let go ahead. And then they eliminate certain players. Well, that's not possible inside the APC party at this particular point in time. So God at least they wanna watch what the judiciary of Sierra Leone they do. You see, when Adrian Fisher as the judge, they see say the Chansky bill in case no work. They see say the Chansky bill in case no work. What in end up for do now?
The roots are case no work.
Absolutely. The Chansky,
the COI no work.
Thank you. So the COI no work. The Chansky bill in case no work. They say let's look for other points. In between that tenure, they say they look for other points. Now, any man then come out. Remember how Adrian Fisher, first of all, Uda hand over the political party in a court. I always stand by this. I say, una look what in Brother Kashokol. Remember where Brother Kashokol is cool? Where he tell we, come I don't forget his name now. But where he tell we say, he said the tell them go hand over the court, go hand over the party game. What if Brother Kashokol in Brother Kuldu? And I take Anes Kurumaya and he said, you know what? Yes. He said the people, not to me, they want, and not Sabi me. He said that you the people they want. They block one on Liverpool Street or so. They whole meeting at that place. They tell and say, yes, Anes Kurumaya and yes, up. I always stand by that point. I tell when I say, when Adrian Fisher be go give Honorable Cheriko Koko the APC party, say go and go appoint people that want to go form an ITGC. I talk and say, Honorable Cheriko Koko should not have accepted. Enough for accept them and for send them back to the court. Say, me not take about. I don't mix Paris there. Una left the executive. Let the executive go and form a convention. If the APC be don't form a convention in 10 days, that's where we don't get collapse, we don't get peace of mind. I tell you that in day. But people like you back. Some people that when I watch the play is deep. We don't see that here. We know what's in happy within the APC as a political party. Now we listen to our brother Honorable Abdul Kagbo. Honorable Abdul Kagbo say, not to APC, not to ITGC, then they indict. He said, then they go ahead and also they injunct. He said, then they go ahead with the convention. Then I listen to the judiciary, the spokesman now. It can mix the matter. He said, well, certain people in there, when they don't pull the name, them party waiting. So what for Siba? How this convention would proceed without the involvement of especially Dr. Samora Kamara. Every other name would call inside, na scapegoating. Every other name would call inside, na for scapegoat. For Fedman, they use as pawn within the game. But the main target, na Dr. Samora Kamara, for eliminate them. So I say again, if the APC convention they go ahead, and they kind of go ahead, so nothing is stop them. Now so nobody they eliminate within the APC. We get what he take for say for contest for the flag bearership of the APC as a political party. Everybody gets right, but some people we don't see them here. We tell us say we watch the play. You know, Komerikote and Kashi now say, but 10 members of parliament, including Honorable Cheriko, could be subpoenaed at all. Then charge them. But Cheriko Koi's name not appear later on. He's saving seats. This is the man who contest against the president in Brother. He's saving seats in parliament. But they remove 10 members of parliament. We tell them, say, after 1 year, Comrade and Kashi, them parliamentarians, they work for 1 year. Then go remove them through the court. And then the court, they don't make by elections, they say expensive for make elections. The courts now appoint members of parliament them 30 days. Then 10 members of parliament in there. Easily, if I want to say go by constituency, and at least the constituency is made up of about 40 to 45,000 people. So inside Salon today, we get over 500,000 Sierra Leoneans. We don't get true representation. We tell you that they say, we don't accept them under no circumstances. We don't accept them APC. They say, ECOWAS come, they can talk to we. Now me could go back. Hey, on constitutionality and illegality, we know for condone them from the get-go. We talk that here, we make the points them one after the other. It is unconstitutional, it is illegal. These people we have voted for 1 year after the non-service inside parliament. Now they say they go remove them. We say we don't agree. We go back to the speaker of the parliament.
Well, Ibrahim, this is the danger. When you know, I can always say, my papa can say, small piece. Nine days smell to cease.
Thank you.
Ibrahim, we said this. We knew accepting unconstitutionality, they kind of like lead to so many things then, Ibrahim.
Absolutely.
As a result of like them accepting Alfred Peter Conte, this is the reason why all can be still back they come and kind of like apply for an injunction. And look the danger now. All of a sudden, they will accept, they will kind of like say, no, we will go ahead with injunction. And the dangerous thing where I listen to Honorable Abdul Kagbo Ibrahim, like what you say, the plain Salon people, especially the APC people, make them open the eye like mountain fat foot Ibrahim. Because this clearly tell you, now they don't injunct the likes of Samoa Kambaya and Eskoroma, the list goes on. Now Honorable Abdul Kagbo, they tell we say, then they go ahead, not to APC they injunct. Yeah, Ibrahim, this is deep. This is deep.
You know, Kashi, let us assume, say, inadvertently, what you was going to say, you know, mean for a sound that way. You know, but when I listen to this deeply and keenly. Una de say that all, but we tell una no more for say. If back in the day when they removed 10 members of parliament, we all know say it's unconstitutional, but we accept them. We go sit down back to parliament. They removed 10 MPs. Where one lawyer Timbo, I think that one of them, a very fine brother. Now one of the MPs they were removed, and other people they were removed, fine brothers, young man them, because they know say they were vociferous. They know say they were very strong members of parliament. They not go compromise. They removed those 10 members of parliament. It done. We go back to the Speaker of Parliament. They removed the Speaker of Parliament where he say this Cherry Coconut for me who's Speaker of Parliament. How the majority party go lost?
Yes.
Go lost the speakership.
Yes. The speaker.
Ebo, they impose Abbas Bundu. We sit on the back, we watch. Was that a compromise?
And not only the speaker in Salon, now the fact that even the speaker in ECOWAS
Thank you.
could have been Honorable Cherry Coco as well.
Absolutely. So Kashi and Comrade, I asked myself the question. I said for say that save when I save Cherry Coco in your place inside Parliament. Was that the compromise? Was that a trade-off? For say with a trade-off, me man would allow you back for the stay, but the speakership would take up with the other person. Was so these are the questions.
Another big play. Ibrahim, another big play again. Another big play. Madabio don't kind of like set a bait for APC by choosing like Jules Debak, a fuller man, for the running mate. Again, we don't want to talk tribe now, but it don't set a bait. See and say, okay, make a bait scenario. Make a bait scenario. Ibrahim, I see but I want to say the call, but we go Adam later. Let me just I go Adam.
Okay.
But again, it don't set a bait scenario for say, okay, and they can't choose a fuller man. So if APC fall for the bait and go choose Cherry Coco, for me, no suspicion now, Ibrahim. Now the fact that choosing Cherry Coco, the kind of like part of the plan of Madabio, the 2028 plan. Maybe could this be another bait back from Madabio from where you don't search for APC?
Well, Kashi, naturally, let me just come in now. You see, people can do some comparison. I all this why there, but I want to say the Madabio to APC is far different. Most likely, most people the way they can come together. Now one can separate and can always continue the second time if they don't get any problem. If the leader no get problem. Let me just draw you back to 2007. Honest Kroma, he got transfer in 2007. He got and go 2012. Madabio in 2012. They only made to be choose, not to choose 2018. For just tell them, say you know to say that in all cases, sporting king say because if you want to try to understand, Kasi, what we know is all this while say, and we always don't say this thing say unconstitutionality. That we possibly challenge Ali. As a start, there is no time Ali for challenge them. There is no time late for challenge them. But what in worry me or what in make like I keep quiet and say we watch what happen. The momentum I think they put now for challenges on constitutionality after we don't stand injunction as well as Cabos to my APC and certain members of the Order of Congress, key players, Alex Kuruma, Samura Kamara and the second, Paulo Conte, Petito, Kemosisi, Minkelo Masare, and others where the Islamic injunction, including people who don't die, including people who know the APC where the Islamic injunction part. Well, if it is clear to APC. But they are then people will be say that law abiding citizen, they never abide by what the law say. Then they go to the convention. Who stands the one thing now for defend their comrades? Because the CUI, not to any tool where they tell somebody say no go participate by election. You know, there are any law for say for user for say for eliminate somebody. So if you then say that telling now today the court order we don't eliminate people for participate, including the leading private aspirants like Samora Kamara, say well not to APC, then they go ahead. If they go ahead, they want to say Samora for challenge the court order. Or rather say unless for challenge the court order or Minkelo Masare or Paulo Conte or Kemosidi, you not clarify that to me during the interview. If you may say nobody within the United States, therefore will be that court order, that's an argument point of view. However, the APC party supposed to not say they say anyhow somebody lazy, if somebody will fetch you before you have to even if you for beat you say go to slap you to slap you. It's high time, let the TV see now, then they fight together. Because going with that kind of concept, with the challenges on constitutionality, we know to the APC, the Islam and Pan, they say the ITGC with some members of the APC not for participate. And according to the post-war listing for this morning at 8.1, with SLBC, so you will talk, he say they get right for Islam some pandem. Then the Islam based on the COI. One, you know, if you're Islam based on the COI, the post is for the reason technically they not to the APC, but someone lead the black candidate. Among them.
Comrade. To that point,
among the including former President Nkrumah, of course, and Nkrumah no go for snap again. Yeah,
comrade. To that point,
and Nkrumah is not again for anything. But they just put Nkrumah now for cover up all the around them because they don't see he not go for now for presidency, he not go for chairman leader, of course, all the time for party politics. But the key target there, who is the leading flag bearer candidate for now, is Samura Kamara. So to me, saying then they go the convention. We thought the comrades are winning a flag bearer after waiting for participate, especially Samura Kamara. The one we say is a political ritual for knockout candidate now they say that we do not see as a threat for the competition. Because let me tell you something, Ibrahim, there is more to this than what people in the think. And they tell you this thing, Ibrahim, they say if a rich man can like us, now rich man open the mouth for like enter. Yeah. All the one the way they go so will be not talk at time and I get me and constantly talk say Alfred Jacob and the police are called during the war. Like you name the day, the real police and call them in day, and so they use Alfred Jacob. This guy back when the talk so people and they when they gonna walk to within even Abukabo confirm and today in the interview so within the episode when they play them bad politics and they know them already. People they know them, but as you church and you so you don't church the Tana. Is this a way for them enough people so that they go see then they succeed? The answer is a very big no, Ibrahim. Why make one of mix all this people they tell us see on constitutionality that there is time for challenge them? We are wait. What you make now? Una for challenge so I will not at least play.
I'll ask a quick question because I did not listen to that guy the way you talk about. So did he confirm that the injunction is due to the COI?
Yeah, he confirmed that. He said the boss he talk say when I say but I share you do tonight. He say the boss is voting the law say because they don't ban I go to the CI and the recommendation say them ban there. And one or two they say the laws of Salute say every man is presumed to be innocent until the law find the person him or her guilty. Exactly. Then they not find them and when the court of law it's not guilty or any court of don't ban them. The answer is very good no. So what if they say why then they say would they bulldoze this thing? Why another white challenge say we don't pull for elimination cities or the personal because pulling them there from the race is eliminating them from the race.
But this what we've been saying. Like this game is all about like you know, like when you see all of a sudden Adukago say then they go ahead. It's not you see that particular statement the way he make. Now he kill me. He say not to APC they injunct. But the key player them, the one that all went inside parliament, you the Adukago now all go endorse Samura Kamara. He's been injuncted. But yet still, did you see again? You see again? Ibrahim, like what you say, the play.
So that's my question. If Una say they go ahead with this convention, when they're not saying don't injunct the entire APC. Yes. When they not put injunction on so, but Una all go go endorse them as the first one for take the ticket for 2020. Yeah. Now when I go, which way they want to go the convention? And they go to the convention, the absence and something they want to put someone like president of Brazil, Nigeria left even the election. Yes. And maybe then they go to choose them even in the absence and it's okay, then of flag bearer. Because I'm sure there is something to this people for look at. Now begin think as Sierra Leoneans, now open your mindset, now open your head. Because let me tell you something, Catwalks. Already do like what happened in 2018 for being a learning process. Everybody will mistake one time. You know the mistake two times. Again, I always tell you say Kashi, if you buck your foot na road, na net we do go check what make you buck your foot day. If na road or if na stolen pull last stomp day. If you left and by can't buck your foot day, that you not person need to use it. And we always talk and say let me continue to talk say if APC make a convention whosoever emerges, like this, let them not choose run immediately. Let them allow the possible for get breathing space. For let get chance for choose who you run immediately. Because it's all kind of foolish fighting now. People who are for force and sent by force, so let them say them for being run immediately. Let me tell something. And then tell us if you believe in politics, you need to campaign for them cheap in a day. Why now when I want to challenge this conspiracy? Are we keep it as the not already full left? Are we going to make a convention without President Nkrumah face that convention day? Are we going to make a convention without Samora Kamara, Linkelu Masari, Paulo Conte, Petito, Kemosisi, Payasane? Are we going to have that convention without them people there? The answer is a very big no. So how would I go to convention? Who would I say to APC? Or would I say already eliminated now because of what he called us? Una said don't subscribe to that by before yes. Stand by them. Una said that you eliminated because the statement is very clear. When they ask you a question, answer in the straight way. If you don't ask me something and answer the question, I mean, I for say no. Well, not to win nobody go. All that in the panelists want to go participate. Period. You make the thing very clear. If I be specific, if I mean I tell them say no. Let me make this thing clear. All that in the middle of the place, they all go by the convention because we get caught on the way they want to participate. But period. But it's high time for no say for challenge on constitutionality. In all, there is no early time, there's only time. There is still a time for no challenge them. Equally, the judiciary is the main cause of neutrality. The one count judiciary as alone. This I will talk and time and again say anything ever happen as alone. The judiciary backed by the police. The other cause again. Me I the shame for let me point to lawyer as alone. Let's say now I did the part of that kind of system. We don't create war. We they make them cut people and burn houses and rape women there. And up till date, people are not saying nothing. So my question here is the ITGC where they say the go they not agree the elimination series from Samora Kamara, or they get for clarified to we say no, all of them the good, all of them do convention because as now we don't know each other party. The need for country to say no, everybody when an APC party they go participate, including Samora Kamara, including Paulo Conte, including including Richard Conte, all of them, because at this time now, Kasi, not the APC, but individual people, and the player, key players in the APC party. How would I go converse with them player? How would I go converse with someone like Kamara? It's not possible.
Absolutely. Brother, what you say? Welcome, my brother. How are you there?
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
So much, guys.
Yes, sir. Brother, I know so you don't listen to win at the background now. Brother, what you say? What's in the happen? Now the play with the watch show. When they watch the play, give me your analysis, brother. I know so you get some angle where you want to come from. Talk to me.
Thank you very much, Ibrahim Kashi from Koita. Trust me, they listen to Koita, I listen to the argument where he didn't make. I don't know, but I think say the IGTC, if not so they call them, they stop them from organizing convention. So not to just the people that would enlist. They want for make them not go to the convention. They stop ITGC, the agents, their representative, or anybody we will go tell ITGC for conduct the convention based on that unsigned court order. They stop. That means they stop the party, not for go on with the convention. So I let the way Abukabu be put us somehow for say. It simply means say the opposition not going to take part in this election. When I just let Marabione go and oppose, and no waste money for conduct elections, sir. Because for me, I remember one program me and when I get the last term, we talked lengthy about the courts and their behavior, especially of late. Tijankaba don't maintain democracy with all what may happen later and day. Tijankaba able for ensure say it maintain the democracy, create free and fair field for make everybody go participate in elections. The opposition win. Pumak come 2 times, it do the same thing. It continue, in fact, improve democracy further. Outside the ensure say the opposition they go on radio talk anything they want for talk, do anything they want for do. I remember very, very well one panel opposition people and they have been Dr. Sylvia Blyden. Sylvia Blyden they go na newspaper, they draw an escoma, pull on panel, make Alexina devil. Nobody ever touch her, nobody ever do nothing to them. I remember the opposition, they didn't get so much voice. JJ, the late Tamasam, then they go on radio, they holler fire for fire. JJ, they go on radio, 98.1 especially, they shout, if so cannot be, you understand? We will render this country uncomfortable, we will this, we will that. But now we don't get all of them today. None of them today they happen. But this is a simple election. Where we don't be all the trouble, we don't happen there. They don't be with all things and say, okay, now we're going to the elections. But don't forget, Mother Bill in West, let me first talk and say, the opposition not there for the flag bearer. The Mother Bill is back down because you never come and condemn a wife. Say no, that's not a statement they make in a democracy. If we reach this far, not to the ITGC no more than they stop the entire APC, the entire membership of APC for good convention.
But I say the points that are is listening to Abdul Kagbo, it made it clear that the APC would go ahead with the convention because the APC was not mentioned in the injunction. And the points now, we're like listening to him and we're looking at the names that were inside it. Why would the APC all of a sudden now they want challenge after they've removed names them inside this part of the APC? They don't enjoy certain names them, but now Honorable Abdul Kagbo is happy for making the convention go ahead without these people.
Now, I don't think that I will go one for let the convention go ahead without.
He said that, he made that clear that the APC the convention will go ahead. But without stating that these people are going to be part of it.
Well, maybe around this in the journalists ask him, I want to play the devil's advocate now. Around this in the journalists ask him about whether the people away then did that name them at the list, then give up participate or not. Around this in the journalists, maybe I make case not take that far.
The journalist didn't ask him that. However, if the name, because he clearly said the APC not inside the injunction. So obviously, him saying that is basically saying that, not all APC the injunct, we go ahead with the convention. It doesn't need to say that we're not going to participate.
When an IGTC, where him belong to, they stopped from conducting the injunction. You understand? So then they conduct the convention. Now then they in charge of everything. So the point now that if they stop them, how then they go conduct election? Because then they represent APC. Now that make them put the name the injunction. You understand? For me, I think this whole thing of injunction has scam. So they just throw a spanner into the works of waiting the APC don't do all this one, because the fact that it's not signed, so somebody will come to mind and deny, say no, not to me do them. Not to me do them. These are fake. You understand? So me, they say to the APC, to the ITGC, and the people who will conduct the process, will now go ahead with the process until and day that they receive formal document from the court. We're not for counting this at all. We're not go ahead with the program. So hear me out. In every civilized world, in every civilized country, outside democracy they thrive. When you serve person, outside the court system they work. When you serve person, or before you serve person, the person for don't get knowledge, say somebody they bring and come to court. And the person for don't go participate in that court proceeding there, or not go, but let get knowledge. Not let get knowledge.
Brother Marise, Brother Marise, let's come back. Let's start from the beginning, especially with the Abdul Kagbo. Yes. What we're trying to establish now is this, right? You see, now we don't come on a long way. APC don't come on a long way. We've been talking about challenging unconstitutionality and challenging illegality from the get-go. Yes. When they remove 10 members of parliament, we say we're not stand up against that, we're not agree. When they impose a speaker, we say we're not stand up, we're not agree. When they bring the NIN, NACRA, PR system, all of these things, we say stand up. Alfred Peter Conte in case where the court pass a verdict, we say stand up, we don't accept the verdict, we don't accept that ruling there, it's unconstitutional, right? So now, brother, what would they say there? When Brother Abdul Kagbo, the honorable, they talk for say the unsigned injunction from the court system, he said then they discountenance them, then they follow up. the APC party they go ahead with the convention. So what would they say is now this same list here, so Honorable Abukagbo say not to APC they indict, not to ITGC they indict or they injunct. So then they go ahead with the proceedings, then they go ahead with the convention. So now we say to you why Brother Abukagbo very lettered. He understands exactly the English and the Creole he talks so. If he say the AP, then they go ahead with the convention, not to APC party they stop, not to ITGC they stop. Well, the names they were they put for say not for go further for contest even pan this convention. Now the names like the Dr. Sabura Kamaras, Alfred Paolo Conte, Kemosi say all of these people. When mean say Honorable Abukagbo is absolutely aware of the fact that these people they don't put injunction for them, say not for participate now the convention. But he say the convention they go ahead because it's APC the whole. So again, what is he saying now? That is what we're trying to establish. Is this part of the play? We don't know.
I understand exactly where they come from, and we are very correct for think. The way that they think for analyzer, the way that they analyzer. My own stance now at this point, I want to follow in the face of it within Abukagbo and others within the APC, they say, especially Abukagbo, don't come public so far. If they say the APC, they go ahead, that means the ITGC with their names have the inside, including the other people with their name inside, then they defy the court order. We not sign.
Thank you.
Because if they defy, it simply means say they not defy proper court order. Now on an unsigned court order, then defy. We then go ahead and plan and continue with the planning of the convention. So equally, the people we then list that names we now the members of APC. We no say they're supposed to do that convention. We then delegate them, then get for continue, then go for go and go organize the convention, then go for go and go participate in the convention. Because let's say for
if we did for kind of like re-listening the old thing Naya again, because something is very, very strange Naya. One, the Honorable Abukagbo say they go ahead with the convention on the basis that not to APC they injunct. He clearly said that. It did not say that because they not sign up. He did not say that. But I don't even misunderstand or kind of like
ITGC.
I don't agree what he say.
But ITGC then stop from conducting the convention. So that means in the Abukagbo say they stop them. That means all the members within that committee, they stop them from participating and organizing that program. So not just means that the people with a list that then stop. No, they stop the ITGC. Who say all of them they, including Abukagbo, who say all of them they stop them from going, they restrain them from going ahead and conducting that process. So for me, what I say now, we use the word defy the court order because these are 11th hour to elections, and let that pass me. And as an opposition, that's if we don't start for so long term, therefore they defy. Therefore, don't they defy plenty in them where they're not saying all right. What you do? Anything happen as you're doing today now, Mother Bill will be held directly responsible. Anything, especially we then kind on democratic practices there, especially we then can open call for unrest. We then can open call for ensure say the country is turned ungoverned. You understand? For me, the word we use define and let that one therefore go ahead and defy that unsigned court order because it did not come from any court. It been come from court, therefore don't sign them and seal them and send them to the APC or the ITGC, say we will serve on this for so and so and so reason. You understand?
Yeah.
So I want to take out the face of it for now.
Yeah. I just read the thing again. Yeah, it clearly it stopped the ITGC for go ahead with the convention. However,
exactly.
Like Abukagbo said to we, they are going ahead with it because not to APC they injunct. And
yes.
and the one thing that I will take notice of, the one thing we will take notice now, yeah, because the names of people that were injunct, could Abukagbo easily go to the court and say, well, because them people that want to jump so they are not part of the process, and it make it clearly say the reason why they will go ahead because not for APC they injuncted. That for for me, because it easily go to the court and say, okay, there are people that don't injunct. So because remember, they make the list of names without mentioning the APC. And then clearly we say, because they did not injunct APC, they can go ahead. So they can easily go to the court and say, okay, the names we already know, una older no more, but APC as a political party, because they were not mentioned, they should go ahead with the convention. Surely. Because like I said, remember the basis where it kind of like tell the ITGC not to conduct the convention now because of the names them with the list. So if the ITGC can easily go say, okay, their names they are not the part of the process, we will go ahead as APC political party. Sure. I don't think it will go straight that one day. I want like I start for say, I want to play the devil's advocate. I want to take I'm the face of it for now until we reach that point the way ITGC they go demonstrate say then people don't put around they stop them from going. But we go ahead, when I give you chance with the ITGC, when I give you chance, then we go ahead because they don't stop themselves. He has said it already. So I don't feel saying something where it clearly tells we say no to APC. Yes, I agree. I agree with that. Yeah, but now ITGC, they stop. So the 2 or 3 million. The 2 or 3 million. Right. Let me just again, me not a lawyer, right? I'm just making this. The reason why they stop ITGC now because of the list of names. Yes. And Abdukabo in defense say they not stop APC. So let me go back what he said. They stop ITGC because of the list of names. And APC is not there. And Abdukabo tell we say because APC is not there, they can go ahead with the convention. But again, he say again, Akashi, if the other ITGC name inside there, he say you're not sure if not the ITGC they part of that one. Exactly. So you're not sure if not the ITGC they mention self. Right. So, for me, ITGC is not part of the injuncted people or as a body, right? The injunction they stop the ITGC because of the list of names. I think that's my problem. If they stop you, say you picking up for go that graduation, but you daddy they not stop you. You understand? Yeah. That's a whole different. But if they stop you, daddy, say you not for take you picking. You not for take you picking to that graduation, and you picking up for conduct, you not for go part of that graduation. It means they don't stop round 2. Yeah. It simply means they don't stop round 2 because now you go for take you picking go graduation. So if they say you're going to take a picking, then you picking never participate. So I am Abdukabo for don't just make a more clearer for say all the members. Because let me say Mina alumni of the university, so the graduation. I get the option to go, right? So if they tell me, say, me picking, because trouble with one particular module, so enough for go the graduation. But me, as like an alumni, he kind of like, it don't necessarily mean, say, because me picking, and they tell me, say, you picking up for go. When me means say, now we all for go. Now I can say, okay, me as an alumni, I can decide for go the graduation. And what about the one them way? What about the one the way organize the alumni?
Brother, I say, continue. Lost the people. Continue. Brother, I say, I like the language where you use initially as opposed to the alumni. Some people will go lost them by alumni, and modules and stuff. Let's go back. Let's go back to the level. Gashi.
Not being part of the injuncted parties, then you go ahead with the convention. I think that's my problem.
So I think Gashi would make that point very clear.
I think if we don't make it more clear, if you say all we members with 2.5 million members, all get right to go to the convention and then they get for goodie. For me, the APC never understands this court order not legal, not confirmed, nobody knows, no represent them at the court, then therefore go ahead and plan them process, then therefore go ahead and plan them convention. Except otherwise, but they therefore go on with this process for say we own convention, they go on because this court order not legal. It not get signed, it not get sealed, it not get no nothing. We the expecter forget. And them members they all they know a list here now. Then get for go. No one know the people that don't find guilty of anything. Then get for go and then get for go participate in that process.
You know, brother, what is it?
Get for go and then get for go participate in the process.
Sorry.
Somebody come out from the court wait now the SLBC will confirm.
So I mean I agree with you. I want to start by saying that because of all the things not encouraged, I make the courts, I make mother view get mind for the test, then kind thing there so. Now because of all the things not encouraged. So if they all been there together, if APC been there together as a party, you understand? They're not for the encourage that kind of nonsense there. No, the government for the think about that kind of nonsense they have. Because but you see what they don't do smartly, they not remove then Kavara Mara, they don't remove their Richard content, the people that would not remove them from the COI, whether legally or not legally. That's their own cup of tea. What's in the cup. But then people they are all we don't say they're all not appeal their case. Why they select? Whether they pull from the COI, whether they release, whether they release. So for me, I understand on a point for say there is more to it than what we say so. However, in the face of it, Abukago saying that we defy the court order, we're not legal, we're not signed for go ahead with your convention. It's a good ground.
Absolutely.
Very good grounds. And the 2.something million APC supporters, now the same statement for the go with say, we own convention, and we own convention, they go ahead. Let the court ready for take the next trouble with the happiness review. Magistrate Bonnie or whosoever, I don't know what's their name.
Yeah, Bonnie.
May ready for go answer. Not the ICC, the International Criminal Court, for any dumbolo or any trouble either for happiness review. For me, I think that stance the APC will take now and go ahead with the program.
Yeah, and that is the point where they make say, Honorable Abdul, maybe it's an oversight in the heat of the interview. Maybe that idea did not come to. But I think saying if we make a very strong clarifying statement, brother, what you say, Honorable Abdul for come out and make them very clear, like I would say so now. Every member of the APC, the more than 2 million people were already for go this convention, for go attend the convention, for pick a flag bearer and all of that stuff. Everybody is going to be there. Everybody when they name it and go put. Everybody named everybody's going to be present at that convention. As APC as a political party in this 11th hour, less than 3 months to elections, 128 days now left so to elections. Then now that they can't come and say back the party, not forget convention, and to the point where you make the president, his wife, all of those statements now exhibit for the International Criminal Court. It go talk and for say APC will not pick a flag bearer in a democratic society. That is an evidence for the APC as a political party to Ghana for the International Criminal Court, because when the APC go ahead with a convention, they send military they for go shoot and kill people because they say enough for Ghana. That is the trouble they look at there. So that is why it's very crucial, important for the Honorable Abdul come out and make a clear say, we not care whose name them can go na COI, no COI, then they pick and choose. Richard Conte come out, see they put in hand, they say my hands clean. But then guy they can make Tino no for open case man, they go open case man.
They don't add the case now the court, the appeal case, because surely all of them, I know for sure Samuel Kamara appealed this case.
Thank you.
Almost all the appeal.
They all appeal. So you see,
recently Richard Conte now in put Kelfalamaya again. Kelfalamaya after it don't sit down almost here did not talk about the Hotel Commercial Bank. How they bail them out. Almost here. Now, only way whether you remove them from the COI, now they take us about Hotel Commercial Bank. Look at the answer clear. This is not the game. This and again, this game is deep. Beyond even like the Richard Conte,
no.
All this is a plan.
Like I mean say, Kashi, Ibrahim, Koita, like what me say, this is the moment for let the APC, the ordinary people in APC can understand what's in the happen. Now the stance where ITDC and other members where they organize this program and other APC strong stalwarts where they part of this process, the stance where they will take, the honorable Koko now, this and that, the stance where they will take for them party, now they will come for can know all what thing they happen. If now what will be the say, how will be the say, and so it be, or then they with the party still. This is not the time. This is the defining moment. Now the defining moment for let all come and talk with one word, one voice say.
This is the reason. This is the reason why I say, for make Honorable Abdul Kagbo, remember, Honorable Chaikoko, we've been saying this thing. Honorable Chaikoko, they come, like I say, in a right-hand man with Samoa Kamara, in the Iniesta. You know, Iniesta, where at times we get more than Arab, they pull in boots, he pull in socks, he run away, he goes to door. But it's in the Iniesta. And this is part of the play, what I will say. This thing here, in fact, maybe don't do it. I mean, you don't see what they talk and say. There is no way XLPP they left Samoa Kamara. And it is part of the game inside the APC.
Yeah, you talk yesterday.
Can't we say now, oh, then they kind of like go ahead with the convention because the name of APC is not part of the injuncted party.
You talk and did it for yesterday. Cash, you talk and did it for yesterday. Say this court, you say you not trust this court. I think say going to accept the director one day. Say this court.
What this court? Not of this court me they talk about. Me I talk about what in the paper. We can say some bunker for it. They always make what the names are say now one of the worst word in Africa.
Yes.
And they among the world with the worst one in the world in non-court where the begin country they was in Hitler do you can't ban Rwanda, you can't ban Nigeria, Biafra war in measures and only because na similar thing they happen where them born people there, cut people there and tear woman the belly, you know, born houses them na similar thing happen. So they among the country they say they felt the worst war. And the main cause of the war na the judiciary. The main they are different but say the main cause the judiciary of Sierra Leone and the police.
Of course.
I really say shame on the one that we the one proud for saying I'm going to lawyer. In the good it's an institution we that create the work and shame on them and those who happen at this point in time like for Salon the only country where matter in the high court. The other chief justice, the other justice don't give say when I go, the other justice can't say no, you don't say for me let me let me tell you something. What they say here is me, who to the talk to is not about APC or SLPP. Because what make me know say this year, not for APC or SLPP, now so Albert Magaka in 1964, 65, they called Criminal Libel Act. Then take an all man think political, but not think putting your happy after. Now, in Ken woman will call on there where they go die in exile, now in make a likable bush 32 years ago. So, what I'm about to do so today, if the government change, at the turn, this is the naked truth, we use weapon against anybody, if that positive weapon, they use them, effectively pass and use them.
Of course.
We have played a system that's alone for not fight and brutally, no problem. Everybody, when you're an APC comrade, enough for Glady when they castigate another APC comrade. Everybody, injustice for one is injustice for all. These are the same way people have phone and they talk as an APC. If you made the interview now, and they say anybody in an APC person, if you go, na my kidney.
Yes,
absolutely. They put that list, as far as we concern is, the laws of Sierra Leone make it very clear, say every human being, for every person is presumed to be innocent until the law find the person guilty. And only the court of law get for ban person for holding office. And then the ban no more, for prove and be all able doubt, for give the reason, justifiable reasons, we know to which one treason. We all know ever condemn the commission of inquiry, we condemn the way how they carry them, say, we know say they no go do it genuinely. Now we could condemn them. Having said that, what for put in mind that I say, if somebody say me hand clean or me hand not clean, let me tell you something. If them don't you post APC now all them don't dirty. If you that go to get for popo, you wait till the good goes for you go know that we here for no that go to get for dirty. So if you don't you post APC now all them don't dirty. Anytime with them black female APC comrade, you will put and say now we all because it's a message against the political party, not against individual person. When they talk about bad governance, when they say APC, they don't say that there's an APC that's it, man, they who all. Now, when you say, who they challenge in a lie, who don't see pass SLPP. But all that here, the head, let me say, anything we don't get for tomorrow, not take it today. If you don't say this, I don't get for take tomorrow, today, now, take up. Because the people, them don't use this word they are saying, they bulldoze. They want to do now. Them and the pastors and so on. All this type of government that make that don't think and say APC don't accept that statement. Say then they bulldoze them. They don't accept them. They don't agree for say then they bulldoze. So anything that they do na test and the test to attack. Boom, no go back. No call someone there and let's combat them. And let's combat them. Just use a number for letting them come back. They don't say you know get that week we want to get a salute. You know get for you know they can get for canton president. You know say no type of party politics. You know they come for chairman leader. You know what nothing again. So they just put enough for let them say for letting this name heavy because then they use that here for letting still for letting decide for score against the MCC reporter or the organization the way they did a salon who they're going to watch now say hey them and they don't go put their back now using somebody because me not too quite sure say that person is an APC person to be specific. Anybody that real APC person, no matter how affects up APC today, I don't think then go be again. More outside long so 2 years ago. Now make me affect the content. If you all man forgive me, I need to forgive her. If you una all forgive me, say go be to court, I need to forgive her because anytime APC today, all this wrangle, this rubbish will be that in the mama and papa, I allow the user. Anyway, to the bad, they may not ever forgive them. Like, I didn't forgive them. They don't go pay for bad independence. We make the suffer so today. That's why they forgive them. We they count war in the name of dirty politics. Me, I get planning to forgive them. Like, for the go talk about God, say the independence they ask for. With them in turn, say, they say, no right fit. Now you give this problem. The war, all that go creating bad politics. Now people let the war born on no get hosted, no born all the problem party they not fair for many years. So me, as a Peter Conte, that's why I need to forgive them because 2 years ago. This brother man, who left this matter, low can took as APC, low try to solve this problem. Now make to the all kind of thing they come out. And the APC, who will challenge after Peter Conte, they can't cost us to get back at all. We say, we not accept all them here. Then here, we not for challenge them. 1 year goes on. You see, because they don't accept this people carry on. APC don't believe say that they bulldoze. They don't. The ACP don't feel say that APC don't become coward. How long I say APC then wake up from the slumber? APC not to the APC who's always happy. The APC will be fall for who want me to trade this. APC goes to anything and they defend the thing. Hey, go them mad, then MP don't for do now, then they bulldoze. Okay, let's be honest. If the House of Parliament when they regulate governance, they say they bulldoze them. Who say again who get for Bob?
Exactly.
Parliament so they elect that they for defend democracy. Now then they defend our democracy. Now then they regulate both the executive and the judiciary. If it then does, they say that they don't accept. Let them add this law. Let them add up and the law as a law say, and the government for can bulldoze or bastardize constitution. They don't accept that. They say no, get me. What we would talk because for no, who the cells we write as a Sierra Leone as a in an honest conversation. We don't put nobody in leg down. We don't can't target nobody. People are spending their responsibility.
You remember when we talk now again over the few months. We always they talk say if they allow and Samura Kamara they go behind the flag bearer, they make the convention. There is no way. And in fact, like me talking on my audio a few times, say we know say if they give Samura Kamara, there is no way the international community they sit down, then they try to squeeze them with the COI or the rubbish Chancery building and all that thing and because they know too well say if they allow they go to the convention, Samura Kamara they choose them, it will be difficult for make them kind of like try for take them back. So now I make them come with injunction straight away.
My submission to this year. My submission to this year is clear, brother. Say Ibrahim Cash box. My submission to this to all of them when they name the analysis. Let them take the bull by the horn. Let them not don't say this law by something that they hear. Me they obey lawful order. They say obey lawful order. Anything no say illegal. Samuna Kamara, if they don't say now you be the one target. Go to the convention now. If the people who know that say that someone wants when I send this one. If someone wants now, I send this. Like police to go arrest and now we for so say now I want. If not to hypocrites when they make say now we don't endorse someone. We don't make sure that's what we endorse. We don't endorse. Also hypocrites when they make this at the time. This
comrade Kashi, brother, what you say?
This is the time. All constituencies then, all former ministers then, members of parliament in all the constituency. If you down a war, go talk now true. Una all stand by them. This is the time for SEPA. Logo, let the work keep on. This is the time. APC get over 2 million people.
Right.
So the time for defend an excrement, or like an excrement, they buy legacy, or like someone Kamana, or endorse them. Well, they can see from tomorrow. The 16th.
This is what
if we are talk on a plea double standard because some of only the create double standard. If we believe this is the time. This is the right time for defend democracy. There's no other time you can understand here.
Ibrahim, while I come in before you come in.
Come in, brother. I say yes, sir.
Ibrahim, now go to legal side of this thing.
Absolutely.
The ruling where Justice Fisher don't pass for release or relieve Richard Conte from the COI. There is a precedent. There is a law in there already. We make them illegal for let any court ban anybody because in case pending at the COI. Because now Fisher in ruling we make for Richard Conte is state and clearly say the commission not get right, and they make some fallacious statement about the individuals or that individual, they put her in the way show me. I not get from here for read them, but I will try for look at before this program they done. I will try for look them up. Then it make them clearly say the court gets power pass the I don't know how I put it, but it make anyway say and the commission not get right for ban or stop anybody, you understand, from participating in politics. Then get out with them put them. We make them illegal for any court for come again, for come overrule Fisher, which is already on the COI. Because that's a precedent already. If you don't put them on one person, that means all man will get case before the COI, then themselves will use that particular precedent day for making. So the court, I believe, say, currently, now that make you not sign this document because tomorrow they will come and say, no, but not to me because I'm not signing, I'm not see them. This paper, I don't think say the APC for look at them. And if I go with what you want to say, what you want to say, so what you want to suspect or not like that, you never know. Maybe now some of these APC them that they not see them, they write this and send them out. You never know. That's some of the APC them that they don't see them. They write this. They want the way not one be flag.
It cannot be because somebody from the judiciary go.
No, Kashi is only saying, you know, they have gone out and go buttress. I mean, you know.
Yeah, of course, I know.
Yes. I'm just saying it can be say within SSF. They would not look and say, yeah, clerk of the court or so. Yeah, make this document then just send them out. Oh, well, me no sign out. So okay, not sign them, but just send them out no more because we want to stop the wire from continuing the convention. It is very, very possible.
It's counter. Yes, it's insurgency, counter-insurgency within. These things can happen within political.
The other way again.
Say, why would somebody within the judiciary go and confirm I'm not SLBC? What do I say?
Again,
from the judiciary.
Somebody
El Kasanko, now the spokesperson, El Kasanko, the spokesperson of the judiciary. But it's a wild. It's a.
What would they say, Ibrahim? No, the document is authentic.
It's unsigned. It's no, comrade. You mean it's unsigned?
Let me tell you.
Comrade, authentic, unsigned. Comrade, when you say authentic, you get credence. Let's say it's unsigned. At least, let's say it comes from the judiciary, but it's unsigned. Let's not say authentic.
We might be say people can cut the signed parts. Maybe somebody leak information. No, on the hospital. But what you can say authentic.
Thank you.
Somebody that is responsible for the judiciary. Don't can't confirm to BC the document is authentic enough from the commons.
Okay. Now El Kasanko. Guys, now they say now El Kasanko. Now we agree say El Kasanko of the judiciary, the spokesperson don't go out, they don't confirm them. That's fine.
They filed the case based on the COI because we
right.
And then party business that in talk and say them based on the COI. In fact, it's
but that's not even clear.
They named the way in call to be specific with the interview. The first person called Alex Fuma, Samora Kamara, Paulo Conte, and Payasane and Miguel Masana. Then 5 years call.
Absolutely.
I think
we call them 5 years.
Yes.
So that's what they talk now say, what you need to talk now for encourage I still they stand by mercy. Don't they make hypocrite to like an escroma or like someone come out and do some. This is the time we know say if a statement really that gonna be mean on our foot.
No, comrade. Let we not be the one that would even call the people. I don't say we just call their attention, but these guys themselves get a responsibility at some point now to speak up to power. You know,
we have to tell them now say if they mean the statement, we say we don't endorse them. Let me tell you something. Me, I take somebody by words.
Right.
If you mean what you say, it's the high time now that we're talking about why once it like one of the book video today.
Yes.
Me so minister, me so MP, me so person.
Thank you. Now you're talking. Yes. Right.
Me, don't call me people out for logo. Na my kid for go for someone. What? Because Ibrahim, when I don't make that video that day, few weeks ago, they say they don't put someone camera that then injunction and control keep quiet.
Yes. Absolutely. No, I get you, comrade. I be feel say
Right, comrade, I'm feeling to go on to the people as a whole, the general population. But yeah, I like the angle. Okay.
They all get people them. Now they
Absolutely.
they all get people them. Now
Yeah.
let them call people and now say it's high time.
Thank
they
you.
defend on democracy.
Thank you.
The mean I say they really talk out their heart. Ibrahim not a hypocrite. Now
Yeah.
all foresee them.
Absolutely.
The MPs they all agree say they all. Jericho say they all don't say that Samora. Now they all get constituency.
Yes.
They all get constituency. One see now.
Thank you.
The one side they call the police say, Lord, you because in the podcast they agree for them. Because if they mean I say they defend this thing, this if the damage don't go a few days ago and we do Samora Tamara, then people are not more and they say then not injunction. So if they mean a statement, they all get constituency.
Exactly.
Now that constituency is them. One see now how they make the same videos them. For say well, we stand by Samura Kamara. Any guy will stand by Alex Kuma, will stand by the people within the show because they're all APC comrades.
Absolutely.
Ibrahim will go for beginning problem. The origin will not say if they see
this tantamount to calling for war.
Absolutely.
This tantamount to anybody conduct war on this basis, not legitimate war.
Absolutely.
Anybody will grab and make a country ungovernable. It is legitimate in the eyes of any kind. I don't care international community or whatsoever because this whole thing, the whole charade, it's just illegal.
Absolutely.
Like I say, based on
these people say for make military take over, they say we don't commit.
But Kashi left that side. It's in the constitution. It's protected. Don't worry about that, my brother.
Yeah.
So this is.
I'm not worried. We people gullible, Ibrahim. So some of these things we need for making clear.
Yeah, clarity's sake.
Yeah. Remember one thing they will show where list of Africans them come together and say there could be more military coup.
Yeah, the Senegalese because because of things like these. But Kashi, this is and we got for Fenton we discussed that about properly, Kashi. But you know what I want to say? You see this whole thing like how they say it's a charade, brother. Why you say and everything else? You see, this is a politically motivated act by the ruling government for disenfranchised other citizens that are legally permitted to participate in our democracy. Now in the stifle so because what did they do? This COI, not from 2019, brother, why you say cash box and communicator? Okay. Yes. Then guys there appeal this case from 2019. Then wait stay at the 11th hour, 3 months to election. We did not take them case there. They know for call all them case there, the appeal court cases, they let them get a final verdict. They not take them, they not do them. Then wait for use them as a weapon against viable candidates that would topple, that would remove the next government in power. They no say just Dr. Samara Kamara has what it takes. He get what it take right now for win an elections flat out, first rounds, 1 round. They no say he get them. So what did they do? Then keep this COI, use them as a weapon. To destroy the chances of Dr. Samora Kamara and to take away the constitutional rights of the citizens of Sierra Leone. Now they use the COI pan. So again, it goes back to what would the people like, Ernest Bai Koroma, we don't mix again politics. They play the active part. I don't expect much from former President Koroma. But Dr. Samuel Kamaras, the Kemosi says, the Paulo Contes now. What are they going to say? The Cherikoko, as the leader of the opposition in parliament, they watch in political party, they disenfranchise other members of a political party that are viable political contenders. We got for win this election against Marabios flat out. Now make the president in West talk and for say, with the APC now get a flag bearer. So what are they say to Salon people then? This whole thing is unconstitutional because then they use the judiciary as a weapon against the opposition for make sure they not allow certain people for contest. So waiting the APC as a political party ready for do. And this is why again we call on the leaders of the opposition at parliament. APC is the biggest political party in Sierra Leone. Honorable Cheriko could get a very big mantle. In all of these situations, it go tell you for say, well, the courts don't talk, they mix inside here where the courts don't talk, because they get lazy excuses there. But in situations like these, you say genuinity there, you say people they honest to themselves. People like Honorable Chair Majuba of the APC as the leader of the opposition go come out with a statement, simply say, hey, bo, this thing is kind of politically motivated. Why at this 11th hour, a political party need for getting convention? Then cases they don't in front of the appeals court for over 3 years. We don't need for pass a ruling against these cases. These are political figures. We want to forgive utmost attention. We want to act quickly and swiftly for execute justice appropriately. We not act within the time frame. But now, when I come use them, when they pick and choose, pick 1-2 people, we take 1-2 years, we pull 1-2 people, we pull the Kelfara Maraz, we pull the Richard Contest. You remove these people within, but all these other crucial players, when in a young case, we have utmost importance, we have give them priority, scale of preference, opportunity cost, right? You see, they don't give them that priority day for say, let people they allow get the you won't case them out of the for make sure say them bring peace and stability in Sierra Leone. But at this particular point in time, they no say any activity to go against Dr. Samora Kamara. They no say it go create chaos in that country. So what they look forward to now for arrest more people, lock more people up, so more people no go vote, and then at the end of the day, then disenfranchise and rig the elections against the people of Sierra Leone. So the people of Sierra Leone, for understand, say what SLPP they do so, then they use the judiciary as a weapon against the opposition APC party. But why they continue for do now? Because for over 5 years, the APC as a party stand up to the unconstitutionalism.
Yes, don't be part of them.
They don't be part of
We
them.
don't make like they say we don't get power.
Yes.
We don't pretend like they say we don't know, we don't care.
I don't-
We don't
exactly.
worry. We don't too law abiding.
Exactly.
I remember those days. I still remember those days, Ibrahim, when JJ go na radio. The whole country they shake. We opposition them go na radio. I mean, not talk this for long time.
Absolutely.
I say opposition not in Asado again because there's a big sellout within the party. Opposition not there. Because when opposition pull in voice, the international community want for Yeri, they want for no, they want for come inside for address that issue right there.
Thank you,
Opposition,
my brother.
as big as APC,
Yes.
and they remove 10 of una members.
Thank you.
From parliament. Una sit down, like say nothing not happen.
Thank you.
Now opposition, then they go and kill una main supporter, una prime supporter within a social media. Evaluate something. Then the other morning, the opposition leader in the parliament go and go dance with SLP. Now, come on. So for me, it was so clear that within the party, they may get set out, which is why the government be that bold.
Yes.
The Yunkelao, the Cherikoko, they all within parliament don't sell out. Now make you see, Madabio this bold for do things that we want to do. But for me, I go back with Koitra's statement. This is a defining moment for the APC as a party. The APC, when they agree together, then they go to the convention. Nobody will stop them. When they agree together, then they go to that convention on the slated dates. Nothing and nobody will stop them because, as I say, just now, Fisher don't already make it clear. Say no COI no get right for ban anybody in Sierra Leone. The courts now get that right for ban anybody from participating in politics. So therefore, don't talk that case. Then they don't ban whether they want for ban. If they may get guarantee, then if they may get right, then case and they ban them and stop them. Say we don't need to participate in politics again.
Absolutely.
Then they will take another measure. They will take another course.
Yes.
You understand? For do waiting and so do. And this go back to what I be say about somebody who made statements say, oh, Dr. Samora Kamara make bad statement where he say he not gonna forget COI. I agree with Dr. Samora Kamara where he make that statement say he not need COI.
No.
You know this COI because the moment we call on COI, it don't become a political tool.
Absolutely.
It don't become something where you want for use for stifle the opposition. In a real democracy, you don't get COI, then get parliament, then get anti-corruption commission, then get the audit service.
Absolutely.
The auditor general in office, where then they for handle them books there. If you come now governance, you want for investigate government books, tell the independent auditors them. I want to look for we from this time to this time. Oh, now done the anti-corruption day. Then get anti-corruption and document and day. Then self go. You understand? For me, you don't need COI because the moment you call a COI, you don't bring politics inside. And that's the matter being planned. Matter being planned. Now for ensure say APC. No, I doubt the one the way they look at Madabio, they go sell out to them. I doubt them so much. People are getting so much respect for. I doubt them so much because Madabio plan now for stop the APC for the longest period where he able for stop them from participating in politics in Sierra Leone. That was the initial plan. So for me, if I let them come and they go because of money, because of 2-3 days enjoyment, then they go sell them party out. Trust me, they get a lot for answer. For posterity, they get a lot for answer.
Absolutely.
When people then get for the ask question, whether they be responsible this time and this time,
absolutely.
This time, whether they be responsible to destroy this party.
But I was saying, Ibrahim, I want to make 2 points now. You see, for the fact that Madabio they continue for do this, it means like they don't get no plan for Salon. All waiting they want make Salon depend on is grant and donation. Any country, Ibrahim, where really one grow economically would not be tampering with their election processes like this. No country, none. Now because these guys do not have any plan, all waiting they feel say Salon are a place for right projects for donation and grant. Because let me tell you, Ibrahim, any government who is serious about economic development would not be doing this kind of things. And secondly, Ibrahim, you see, I
are not able to understand the way where Usai Salon they go, because this is very, very crucial for we nation, Ibrahim. All the things that are where they happen, so you look at like the way where Madabio they act now we country, it is clear that people and they play game. They play game with like even within the APC themselves. And one crucial thing where I listen to Ahmed say in audio today, like it is, because me not a lawyer expert. Otherwise, say you can help me. You've been a civil servant, society activist for a very long time. Until we say that disgrace to the judiciary in a salon, because one side a judge don't tell we say the same level of court, the same high court. Now don't tell we say APC for conduct they forget the flag bearer by the 25th of February. But the same court, without discuss with this other court, don't kind of like put an injunction again and say the case now the 23rd of February or whatever.
Kashi, you know what you do?
Aside with the goal, aside with the goal as a nation, Ibrahim.
Yeah.
And all these things get for kind of like, all things. I can tell people, but I say, you remember on Wednesday or so, or Tuesday, we talked about Salon not an economic problem with the face. It is political, broken institution. Again, the World Bank we say they are fragile institution. Now make economically, we kind of like this. We don't collapse.
Absolutely.
Sorry,
no, Kashi, I was just saying to that point that you were making. As far as with the judiciary, you see, say there is a battle, there is a war within the judicial system in Sierra Leone, where the certain judges like the Adrian Fisher don't realize, say, brah, la left for mess with the APC party. I cannot go any further. Again, Adrian Fisher, when I say, na him we get the case, of Dr. Samuel Kamara and others. We, the Chansky building, all of them case then they. But you see, say, if you touch them one and they for say one for user against Dr. Samuel Kamara, nothing is going to happen. The trouble we get for foreigner, instead no say the international community don't pile pressure, this BNTM. So what did they do? They say, we can still use the court. And this night, a lateral approach. Lateral approach, the same judge, the same court, then just go pick another judge for Kambokan. You see, they tell you, say, there is no cohesion within the court system. It's dysfunctional. There is chaos. There is a battle to destroy the APC. So now they pick judges them. The one they were willing for creates the destruction. And this is Judge Boni, now I'm willing at this particular time for creates this chaos and mayhem in Sierra Leone. But when you look again at the International Criminal Court,
then people they wonder why Salon poor.
Exactly, my brother. Then you look back at the International Criminal Court, then get Miata Maria Samba within at the ICC. Then guy know what in the pan. Then believe what in believe. Who do them plant Maria Samba at the ICC? Now Ali Kabari within the UN as the representative of Sierra Leone. Marabio. They know what in they do. But the APC party has not been following, not to play along with this whole thing for quite a while, and they don't miss the point.
But Ibrahim, that woman in one for the International Criminal Court, no mean anything.
Thank you.
As far as justice cases are concerned,
Thank you.
We take them to court.
Thank you.
We take them to court, Ibrahim. Now the merits then they follow. Now,
Thank you.
Then the judges they follow.
Thank you.
For me, at the center of the APC, this is like defining moment. That now one statement or one stick by. That one stick to. This is like defining moment for all the hypocrisy we been go on. Because as a group, with them 2 million plus supporters in Sierra Leone, SLPP no go continue the governance peacefully. If they're ready for go on with the convention and say, then they stop them. SLP no go. They say no will get peace. SLP no will get peace. If the APC
absolutely
united and ready,
absolutely,
because we don't ever see this kind of thing in Salon politics, especially of recent.
But what you say?
This is not democracy. And I wonder why make the same MCC look at Madabio. They all this will be the talk about. They condemn the MCC. Say, when I look at this guy in track record, when I look at what he don't do for the past 4 years, then when I see him talk about and say, this man respect democracy. Because he called somebody name by the MCC, you tell me say respect democracy. So for me, that's another double standard, another hypocrisy. Need for the call out, because all of them see them for don't see the international community for don't see and say this guy not they up to any good. They don't have to develop this country. Because if you want to develop a country, you get for they at peace with the opposition. What means if they are at peace with the opposition, make sure say you maintain the rule of law, follow the rule of law. And as Kurma be more powerful past Madabio, because it be more popular past her. But hey, you look at the world order, you look at what's happening at the world today. If you want a country better, you get for make sure say stability and peace. That make you see people like Silver Blighty, they put on an SCA, put on the front newspaper.
Exactly.
Nobody not do nothing to them.
Right.
People go on radio, they make all kinds of statements. Mother be able to go and block and escroma, and it's not just continue.
Yeah.
It will just continue,
yeah.
But in development agenda. So
yes.
you're right. Anybody will get development, will plan development. You understand? Within a country, what you first think about now how that country will be stable.
Yeah.
The investors when they come, what they say, the main opposition, they don't begin stop them from
conducting
from participating in the election.
Yes.
Investors when they come, they're not seriously. They're not ready.
The opposition have over 3 million supporters. They can think and say anything can erupt at any time.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. You know, guys, you know, this is the 10 way again. Where they call on all the APC leaders. Ebo, BBC, I don't think say Umaru Fofana go block them all. Arun, Hassan Aruni, I don't think say go block them on at the BBC. Take up interviews.
When they don't get message, they block them. But when they get message, where you do something, they make news.
Yes.
They block them.
Thank you. Now, the time this now, therefore call the world. Say, hey, Sierra Leone is on the precipice of disaster. We don't dare we get this government where they come. We get 128 days left to elections. We won't forget a convention, so go pick a flag bearer. But now they don't use a COI for the past 3 years. Then case they don't do that the appeals court. They not take judgment and not pass judgment on them. Then wait for use them out as a weapon against the people because waiting do they know say some of these politicians the names so they don't put the on. And again, this goes back to the Constitution, Section 76 1D, when they fed for use against Dr. Samora Kamara, but they for apply them. Again, this is what we talk about because they say wait till they qualify for member of parliament if you have been found guilty of any fraud or this and that. Now in section 76 1D they talk about. Now in there be one for use against Dr. Samora Kamara if they be pass a verdict by the Chansky building case, or if they be pass a verdict, you know, with the COI, but they never for user. So that is why they do all this thing when they do so for create confusion at the party. But I think say the APC like I would say get a responsibility. Honorable Abu Kagbo, Kashi and Comrade and Borawari say I think for come out clearly and make them very clear for say the APC as a political party is going on with its convention and no name when they go put pending indictments for injunction and this and that. It's not going to be affected. It is too late in the game. Everybody they go and go participate by the conventions. Let the people of the APC as Sierra Leoneans them pick the flag bearer. I think that should be a resounding message coming from them because we are very suspicious of the activities of Parliament. Naime could see we see all the members of Parliament and go, hey, they support Dr. Samora Kamara. Again, Naime could say we watch the play. What's in the happy now? Man be at the center forward. Nothing they do. They like to what's in the happy.
I did the news now, Ibrahim. I did the real time news.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The real time news that the Sierra Leone police don't revoke the clearance so they may give to the APC for go ahead with the convention.
Thank you.
The vice president of Sierra Leone don't order the police for revoke. The vice president of Sierra Leone, Jules Jallo, don't order the police for revoke the clearance so they may not give.
Thank you.
To the party for go ahead with the convention. So that goes to tell you now that's the mother BO in government. Don't ready for stifle democracy. Don't have to ensure say. Now they can say this.
Thank you.
To the people of Sierra Leone, I don't care whether APC they would sell out. I don't care whether Madabio when we go into the June 2024 election. Let Madabio win them free and fairly.
June 2023. Yes.
June 23. We some of the Sierra Leoneans really outside Sierra Leone. Not they watch another 5 years go by with this kind of behavior. Let Madabio win the election free and fairly. But if you go and grab him by force, he will not sit there, he will not enjoy because we're going to come back. Trust me, any time means they're going to come back and he's not going to enjoy that power.
No way.
I want the people of Sierra Leone understand this. I want them to take them, I want them to accept them. It's not a military, I know they call it military, but take over. We, the people of Sierra Leone, it's going to be a serious uprising. We will make, ever stay and enjoy power. And anything we ever come out of that, we will make it clear to the world.
Absolutely.
The rest responsibility of injustice meted out on the opposition by this government.
Thank you. And something very important. Kashi, might I be on the tongue right now? Might I be on the tongue?
It returned today.
Thank you.
Because I see Keke Toma tweet about it.
Okay. Well, let's pay attention So in presence, because when I watch anything where they want create confusion, might be another day.
Yeah.
If it's already say they can't today, it might not even come salon over the next weekend, over the next few days for see what's in the happen. So don't watch that play there, because again, this is all calculated. Go ahead, Kashi. Go ahead. I'm just 1 point down anymore.
No, you see, what I say, they say like if it may win them clearly. What I say already, it don't rig the election. It don't rig the election because we get 257,000. Yeah, I get you. Until the day, then I will go make judgment. However, 257,000 people are not be deleted from the register.
Thank you.
We see over like nearly 500,000, first-time voters refuse to be registered. Well, not to refuse.
They refuse
them from registry.
Yeah. Yes. They reduced the population of Freetown, West and Urban by 42%. So all of these, they know what they do. So the APC as a party.
What they say to them, the people that don't go register, they get their voters, slip there. They get their registration slip there. You understand? People that don't go register, they get their registration slip there, and then people they get for vote.
Thank you. But I say, what would they say?
I don't know. I don't talk a lot to say that man and conduct election. They're afraid. They're afraid Samura so much.
Yes.
He's so scared of Samura that he knows say he go beat her when they go to the election.
Absolutely.
Once they go to the election, he knows Samura go beat her.
And then he get aiders and abettors within the APC. Yes. He get aiders and abettors within the APC. And some man they smile to Samura, so where they go, Allah, say winner the midfield. Yes, winner midfield. And they not take the inside this game where they play so right now. They and then inside the.
Of course.
Ibrahim, what I say?
Yes, sir.
I do audio, few weeks, and I've been consistent in saying it, that there is no way Madabio they allow Samura Kamara for participate in this election. Now the people for the only chance where Samura Kamara get for participate in this election, now the people get for stand up. People, I do an audio specifically where I say that I can't go. I don't even hide them.
Kashi, you did. Kashi, you did. However, who that get for lead the people? That the question that.
Well, yeah. But again, the hypocrite matter you, Brian, is the people don't need leader because you know why? The one that will lead the parliament is part of the play.
So Kashi, the people need guidance.
So the people do not need leaders, Ibrahim.
Kashi,
well, only leader need Samura Kamara because everybody else they play game.
Thank you. Well, the members of parliament, we hold them now. When I get a responsibility for safe democracy.
When you hear Abdul say not to APC, they're injunct. This is the thing where really they bother me for that particular statement. They're injunct. Somebody want to go endorse last week. Thursday or so. Now, because they don't injunct them, you say no, not to the APC they injunct. So that they go ahead until now, where Julia don't say the police will revoke their clearance.
Thank you.
You see again?
Okay. Hear this one again, guys. I don't know how authentic it is, but I see it's signed by Peter Conte.
Yeah.
He said, as a committee established, I take the second paragraph.
Yeah.
They acknowledge the court order. And I will take the second paragraph. As the committee, that Peter Conte in your statement just now. As a committee established by the High Court of Sierra Leone to govern the overall affairs of the APC party until the National Delegate Conference.
Yeah.
You see, the NDC, the ITGC will communicate the new date for the National Delegate Conference after 23rd of February.
So, you see? Una see? Some people.
It just come out here and Escoma.
Yes. It just come out take picture.
Yes.
You see.
This not Peter Conte in one nice sign up.
Yes.
Peter Conte in one.
Abukabo not sign up. And then we don't tell them say. Bishop, we don't tell them say that they're all true for the sign.
Exactly.
You see the game?
Anyway.
And now you don't know. Now the court Fisher we don't get a ruling say by the 25th of February.
Yes.
Now they don't even keep on Fisher and Yon again. Now Bonnie Yon I don't care about.
Yes.
You see the game?
Yes. They say
APC will be telling us they don't accept this nonsense. But some man be on social media they talk all kind of that. Let we accept. Ibrahim, we knew this was coming.
Absolutely.
We didn't talk him.
Hey, bo.
But a lot of people go land, or APC people go must land.
I see Kashi and comrade. But I will say
defend the easy candidate within the APC for
Yes.
contest with.
yes,
You understand, eh?
Yes.
Defend the easy candidate who knows you could beat easily
Yes.
for contest with. Now make you don't free the man and they from the COI. You understand, eh?
Yes. Yes.
I want choose. I want choose.
They
your
want
opponent.
choose. Yes.
Well, in a democracy, that's a fluke.
Yep.
It's not proper. It don't make sense.
These things don't
You don't choose
happen.
your opponent.
It don't happen across the world. And Usai end up
Oh, yeah.
all Usai they end up in chaos and catastrophe.
Of course.
Where you want for
Of
pick
course.
who that you want. You know, you see
People will not sit idly by and watch you.
No.
It's not possible.
Salon people
Until
with the
the 5 years,
talker.
you don't know.
What you mean, say, let me do me last submission on this audio.
Awesome.
What you mean, say all along, say until the APC critically are emphasized, critically understand rather than sincere, rather than pretend the party is not ready for move. But what is stop that day because the people that who are the majority who are who they see the suffering with the one hand then don't become like called supporting called support and deeper.
They don't understand. They don't understand. Trust me.
No, let me tell you. No. Why they say I refuse to say that. I refuse to agree. I refuse to agree because you need to be so that diaspora and UK and America don't understand.
May I go check my because now the court.
We have in difficult that pull us alone. Other than that, and abroad now, when I'm so man and so like what they don't understand what they say. Don't forget about them. They will pull in a saloon. We then understand the institution. Maybe sometimes at the point some people they're desperate. They say anybody desperate humanity. But that's what we did abroad now. When the talk say that's what they even try for manipulating. We get to understand. We saw this thing coming. We say Peter Conte from whether they accept in judgment, whether they allow say Lord just accept them. But time no day again. They just say time no day. Time no day. Now all things. So you see, you don't pull your own statement and you don't copy this police. Sometimes not take time now when they see you store, the police will not pull press. Let's say. Then they give PC copy, they go pull another statement to full day and say they say don't enforce the thing for stop. So people need for stand up. Let me tell you something, Ibrahim. Say they can now. We just can do for just like now. Like we just what do they call this? We just give them our leg. Free flow. We just can now. They give free flow. We need to talk more safe again. Like let them go and check back 2 years ago. Let them go check. So we get for safety. Me. Because it's time and again we say people they see people and just they don't underestimate everything. Then they live in the borrowed groups and then go for destroy APC. Then they live in the borrowed groups. Politics sometimes they go for sincere. The insincerity of the APC and the Paulo too. People they don't underestimate this year.
The convention they happen. When I just check my because the convention they happen. APC then go land.
Small piece. Now in the smell to see.
Yes.
SLPP will tell una say then guide the yeah. This thing una they take una no agree. Hey, but una left them. We play the game. What Cashbox, remember they tell us say na Koniman game all man they watching company.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course. Koniman died. Koniman
the Yes.
No, of course. Now people say me now. Me I don't agree the statement when I left them. Now make me the talk stuff now. At the time for the statement for top of members of parliament. We don't left them.
Yes.
June 24, you know, we don't left them.
Yes.
We don't left the sign. So, to say, no, watch the play.
Yes.
We don't left them. We know they. So, we can, hey, if Salon point, not to know about the chopper. Not to know about the chopper. So, we don't left them. There's not left them. Not give it.
You go suffer.
Quetta go point for some time, bruh. We go point for some time, but the kind of point. So wait, $100, just $100, €2 million, just $100.
Sir.
What is it? I want to tell you this year.
87,000,
I want to tell you categorically for me we get independence to the Salon not make it.
No, what I mean, you don't point already. This one are the worst you don't get. These are the worst.
This can we go behind,
These are the worst you don't get.
Can we go behind? Then why can we go behind?
This impasse. This era past the FRC era. This era, in the FRC, the government will be saying in a bit illegal.
These are the worst.
The FRC come out. Salon get this kind of blackout. This kind of blackouts. The piece like Guinea money, no value pass Salon money.
No.
I still imagine where FRC can apply the $50,000. They left $50,000.
Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
50,000. Left $50,000.
Can you imagine? But Salon, look with brother Ibrahim Bazi Kamara.
We meet petrol for gallon. That's a 1 gallon have 3,000 euros. We left at 3,000 euros.
Lord have mercy.
For 1 gallon, 3,000 euros, left at 3,000 euros. This 1997, so these are the clearly we meet PL 3,000 left at 3,000. We meet Salon money we get 10,000 news, now 50,000 flying, left and so.
I said,
This is the government we BC. Then nobody recognize we. We fight against the entire AFS. We fight against the one who including the
So and quite what you say. So Madabio know that one day, say the country don't destroy. And what's in the sad part now that Madabio need to realize you don't get a sense anymore for move the country from outside this, so because you don't encourage all things. So there's no way, there's no magic way for even if you get 10 years, it just going to continue to be worse.
Yes.
Because all the one that we did around them, they're not saying incompromised. And this is the critical thing about a leader. When you compromise, trust me,
you need people for protect you.
Don't see you compromise. You don't done.
Yes.
So what I will say, you don't sack her because of corruption. You in a state house that you they make receipts.
Yeah,
we talk and say, oh, not a matter being in charge.
Yes.
But we ask the question, would that is sack where an independent audit come out and say, you people or you state house don't forge receipt.
Then double dip.
What is sack?
Potential money laundering.
That means Madam, you directly involved, that you give instruction for them to forge receipt and send them to the auditors. Otherwise, if you don't take action, then somebody will come for comfort. So, Madam, you get all of this mess around that. There's no way Madam, you go for the family economy who gets them back and can't be there. No. And even the next possible get for take over from Madam, you get a kill and task. He gets a serious job in hand.
Absolutely.
Because it's been destroyed. They don't give so much. They don't waste so much that
this thing you talk
when you come, you get for first of all cost down spending.
But I will say this
spending drastically.
But I will say this area. Yeah, this area we reach so. But you and Cashbox, if like tomorrow, you remember the last time we want to go inside back this economic thing, and then today we don't begin go inside the back. Now put them together on a right hand, that will make a point. Then tomorrow we'll do a live, we audio, we'll do audio. Now then they will talk about, if anything else not come pressing, but it's a very serious point. Yeah, it's a very serious point.
Ibrahim, that's very, I always I believe the next government, supposed for clean up things them.
Absolutely.
The rest price supposed for come.
For normalize them. Yes, for normalize them.
It will difficult overnight. It will difficult overnight.
But I say the reason why it will be difficult now because the rest the petrol they take the dollar, and the only thing where they kind of bring the dollar down the confidence. And for me we bring back confidence, it has to take time. It has to take time because the dollar now investment flow now any kind of make you exchange rates become good.
Heavy.
However, who step would they kind of instill that back?
What do we produce?
Because the importance of rice and need the dollar, so the only thing the government get for do that for quickly try for subsidize them so you go bring and come down quickly until they come back. Yes, go on, whatever I say.
Which is what Dr. Samura, this guy clever. This guy understand that country so much.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Which is what Dr. Samura started by saying. When we come, another COI.
Yeah.
Because what you have to do first of all, now for tell the investors and say, yes, it's open to business once again.
Absolutely.
Not the political witch hunting. So it's a very good strategy for how into governance because you don't need COI from all people that are accountable to what you don't lost. Yeah. You don't need COI except you have a creative politics. You understand it? So for me, that we pray say we able for going to the elections. I don't listen to Fadika SF voice. Fadika in the insist say then they go ahead with the convention and let everybody go now. McKinney go as a non-plan.
That threat then they are not serious. If everything serious 591, then they all the common at it.
No, what I mean? This Fadika, Samura Kamara in Chairman also. Now in the advice now.
It was prior to this. I think that last night or so, where he talks say where people and they drive, men and drive safe, men not drink drive and all that in it. But he say, look, this has to go beyond this. It's high time that Samura Kamara, like what you and Comrade they say. So we have to stand up against unconstitutionality, and this is what we've been saying over the years. APC will not accept Alfred Peter Conte. Hey, the party know what they do. Now say, if the party know what they do, we will have to say Alfred Peter Conte and the one the way they be now. No know what they do. They have a plan, just like I wanna get a plan. When Coney man die, now Coney man they bury him. But
You know,
if they remove the date, then go after the 23rd, then go home convention. I not respect the APC. Most of the one they can guide there again.
no,
Trust me, because this is
no.
the time to stand up against.
You know,
I'm not going to respect them again.
what do I
Trust me.
say?
Because this is the time for
Yep,
me to
absolutely.
stand up against tyranny.
Absolutely.
You know, stand up with people. Say no. This will need to take out. We don't plan the convention.
You see,
we don't spend money, and we don't go ahead.
You see, this is what you call the last dance. This is APC's last opportunity
Yes.
for dance, the last dance.
Yeah.
Where they stop the foolishness, where they move Salon forward and make Salon be a prosperous nation. This is the last dance for the APC as a political party. But you know, say when a small boy there who can see don't want to see far, and so then parent can see and get agree and they see far past we. So go watch the action. But in this case right now, even President Nkrumah gets a small responsibility now for say, but you know what, about 5 years, bo, not safe, not left we now. Una left the party now, bo. Not so. He get a responsibility for put out himself your voice more. Everybody, the leader of the opposition, Honorable Chairman Majuba, every one of these guys, for call this now. Enough is enough of the political harassment. This is too much. As the leader of the opposition, Ebo, after 3 years of COI, unable for pass a verdict on the matter there. Now 2 weeks for let some of these people go and go contest for become, flag bearers and potential presidents. Now una the help with this case. Ebo, CNNDO, Cherikoko. And every leader of the APC as a political party. But you, Cheriko Kuna, you did that seat right now as the leader of the opposition in parliament as well. Very powerful position. And before be Santigisi say, and before be Alfred Sanko, Alfred Conte, whatever the case before be brother why you say, now for the call upon the like today for say, go sit down, take action.
No, somebody asked me sometime back, oh, what is it that a power program? So what is it if now even dinner channel buy in shoes, honorable Cheriko in shoes, what if for the do? I say it will be the worst nightmare for Madabio for let me be opposition against her.
Absolutely.
The whole world for don't know me by now. The whole world for don't know me by now. It will be the worst nightmare for Madabio. Either they don't kill me or you get continuous, complete nightmare.
Absolutely.
so they don't dream of herself. It's not possible, self. For like get me as opposition against her. No. With her, no, not possible.
Absolutely. Anyway, we're already 1 hour 35 minutes. I think say okay, round
I think we should leave it
yes,
here.
no left on there, no left on there. But I will say tomorrow.
Yeah.
Pick up. All right.
Definitely.
All right, guys.
Okay.
APC, we watch you now. Dr. Samora Kamara, go on a convention. Go anyway. We watch you now. We left on there. Some people them illegality and unconstitutionality should not be allowed and
Should
condoned.
not be condoned.
No way.
Absolutely.
No way.
Thank you.
If you're illegal. If you're not correct, you're not correct. Stand up against her immediately. Not tolerate her. Not take FTI today. If you don't go for taken tomorrow. Thank you.
Yeah, like you said, that go to where you don't get for two. It's not allow me to go inside for two.
Thank you. Clear. Bye-bye, everybody.